Hey, you guys. So if you have $10,000 saved in your savings account or close to that, okay, then this video is specifically for you because I want to share with you guys some ways that you can actually make that money work for you. Because trust and believe, baby, that money is not doing anything but sitting in that bank account. So I'm going to share with you guys an opportunity that I feel like will be the best way that you can utilize those funds to be able to invest in a business to where you can make those funds actually work for you. Okay. So I'm going to share some tips with you guys. Make sure you get a pen and paper. If you're new here, my name is Jasmine and I am a cleaning business coach. And I want to invite you guys to check out the channel, subscribe, like, share, do all the things of all the things. But most importantly, get a pen and paper because I'm going over some of the reasons why I feel like a cleaning business in this current time, in this current season, would be the best investment for your savings because it's not doing anything there. Okay. Even if you have it in a high yield savings account. Cause I hear you in the back. You're like, well, Jazz, I got an HSA, baby. So, it's getting 1 or 2%. But what if I can show you a way that you can take those funds and 10x it? Right. In this video, I'm going to go over all of those steps with you guys today. So let's get to it. All right. So, first reason of why I feel like having a cleaning business is the best investment for you to take with those funds that you have saved up. And you guys want to know the best part? If I hate to say this, but it really wouldn't even take the full 10K. I've seen students do it with much less, but you would be able to do much more with more. But I love this business opportunity because it is a low startup cost business. A cleaning business is one of the most affordable businesses that you can start. I mean, like a lot of the expenses that used to be required back in the day, as in like renting an office and buying cleaning supplies and products and all the things, right? It's not even needed, right? I teach people how to start a remote cleaning business without them having to touch a mop, broom, bucket, or any of the things, where you would partner with individuals that actually provide these services on your behalf for your company. You would partner with them, with these independent contractors as a referral agency base. So that means you don't even have to buy the expensive equipment, the vacuums, the mops, the broom, the buffers, any of that. You don't have to rent the office because you can work this business from home. Like this is the same office that I'm in right now that I grew my cleaning business to multiple six figures in multiple locations. Okay. So that's no, that's the reason number one. And if you need more reasons as to why, then stick around because I got a lot more. Okay. So reason number two is the flexibility. Yo, now reason number two is a combo. Okay. It's the flexibility and the scalability. But the cleaning business can provide you with a lifestyle that provides you with so much flexibility. I remember like in the transition of growing my company, right? I went to working day in, day out in this office, working like answering calls, hiring. I would say firing. I said firing and hiring at the same time, but both, okay? Hiring cleaners. Yes, sometimes you gotta fire some cleaners, okay? But I remember working in this office all day on my business, growing my business, right? I remember I went through a phase to where it wasn't the demand for me wasn't as much because I was able to implement and hire some people for my team that could take care of some of the back end, right? And then I had more freedom to do things that I actually wanted to do, to go to a soccer game without, having to run away and answer a call, like go to activities and go to events. I remember I went on a retreat one time with my girlfriends and like I was on the phone 80% of the time. And then the following year I went, I didn't answer that phone at all. Like they were all baffled, like, yo, girl, like we remember, like we was almost not gonna invite you because we remember last time you was on that phone answering calls, putting out fires all day. But the flexibility and the scalability of this business, it allows you to be able to design the life that you want, right? At the time I had three boys at home. Now I have two. My oldest one is, out living his life, his best life, right, in the Space Force. But, I wanted to be a stay-at-home mom and really be there for my kids, be able to go to activities at the school, for all the assemblies, right? Like be able to really take time with them and see them grow and be there for all the small things. My business allowed me to be able to do that, right? Um, the scalability is ridiculous. If you guys heard in the beginning, I grew my cleaning company to multiple six figures and with multiple locations from this office. from this office. I had a client call this morning with one of our clients, and he was like, yo, I got this lead that came in, but it's located in another city that's a really prominent, high demand, upper luxury city. And I'm like, so what are we doing? Are we looking for cleaners in that area? Like, he was like, I don't know. Like, we're located here. I didn't know that. Like, yo, that's the sign to let's scale, right? If you're getting leads from that area, let's find some cleaners. Let's plant a location there, and boom, in a couple of days, we're gonna be able to have his second location for his cleaning business, so where he's able to then grow that company and that profitability, right? Like, isn't that not the best? Right? Now, one of the third things of why I like the cleaning business, and I feel like this is a good investment for you to make, is the steady demand. Yo, like the amount of growth that is happening all around the US. Okay. I'm here in the great state of Texas, and I cannot drive down any highway, any street without seeing a new development, without seeing a new house signs coming up, right? All of that shows growth for me. I'm seeing also like developments for like family entertainment centers, and like so much big stuff is coming here to Texas. And all I keep thinking is growth, 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 more people, more houses, growth, 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 right? The steady demand. People will always need a cleaning service, right? Now, you want to make sure that you're planting your company in the ideal area where those individuals do want your cleaning services, right? Um, but whether you have homes for that somebody's living in or renting, oh, there goes that thumbs up again, or you partner with real estate agents, and they are preparing houses for sale, or post construction and they're preparing houses, to sell. Like, yo, the opportunities are endless, and the demand for cleaning businesses has grown. And what I really love about this industry is that it's not backing down. It's only increasing, right? As families get more busier, as life gets more busier, right? People are needing services to make sure that the home is still maintained as they are enjoying life. So the steady demand of this industry is actually increasing by 23% in the year 2025 to 2026. So this is not a industry. I had an email from a young lady that was emailing and sharing her concerns about, is this industry saturated? And it's not. It's not saturated. Now, I live in a small town about an hour or so north of Dallas, and they are building this town like nobody's business. The town next door is building that town like nobody's business. And the town next door, and town makes it sound like real small, right? But it's not. It's not. But even that city next door is growing. You guys, this industry, this business is not an oversaturated industry. And I know, we get into that phase of doing the market research, and we go on Google and we see all these cleaning companies. You guys, there is more space than cleaning companies. Trust and believe. Okay. And also, truth be told, if you go tap on some of those listings and open them up, you're going to see that they're not even operating. Or if they are operating, they're operating the old school method, old school model with, where it's a quote to book and versus instant booking. Individuals want instant booking, right? Just like they want DoorDash and food at their door, just as they want Uber Eats, right? They don't have the patience to wait for anything, right? So giving your ideal client the ability to be able to do an instant booking is the best way to serve your clientele to maintain that steady demand. Okay. You ready for the next reason? The next reason that I really love this cleaning industry, right? I got into this industry not knowing anything, like besides how to clean my own house. Okay. I did not know anything. What I love about this business is the low risk, high reward, right? Unlike other businesses that require a bigger investment, long process, long product development, right? And as an entrepreneur, right, who hasn't tried multiple things? Okay. I tried multiple things. I've had physical products, right, where I had candles and mugs and t-shirts, and I did that whole thing. Okay. And it was cool and it was fun and it was sexy, and right, it was a nice little business, but I wasn't making that much money. I wasn't making that much profit. I had a lot of upfront costs because I had to buy the product, design the product, ship the product, buy the shipping materials to ship the products. Okay. Where with this business, All I need to do is build the back end, make sure that I have all of my necessity platforms set up, partner with the right individuals, turn on my lead gen platforms, and I'm able to operate in business with a very low start cost investment, right? So not only is it a low cost start, it's a low risk. Okay, there's no big investment that you're having to make in the beginning with starting this business. So you don't need a huge team. It can be just you. It was just me for a long time, right? You don't have to hire W-2 cleaners to where you have to do the taxes and the insurance and all the things, right? All you need is a plan, the right mindset, and the willingness to put in the work. Literally, that's all. Somebody asked, they said, how would I be able to start this business and allow this business to replace my income? And if you're watching this video, I super hope that you decide to join the CEO Clean Academy and launch that business and take that leap of faith and believe in yourself and trust in yourself that you do have the ability to be able to launch this company, get best of both worlds, get design the life of your desires, be able to be that stay-at-home mom and have the flexibility to do life how you want to do life and not allow it to be controlled by your 9 to 5. I'm so sorry for that little commercial break. I just had to speak to that person that sent that email. And if you guys identify with that person that sent that email, then I'm also talking to you. Okay. So understand that the growth and the scalability of this business depends on your work ethic, your mindset, and if you believe you can do it. If you have an inch of doubt, then you're going to combat that doubt, right? You're going to be in this invisible war with your desires and doubt. Okay. And the bigger the doubt, the more that side will win. The bigger the desires and the belief that you have that you can do it, you're going to TKO it, right? But you have to put in the work ethic. You have to be consistency. You have to be consistent and you have to be willing to put in the work. I know that work keeps coming up. You have to be willing to put in the work, right? Like this business has no respected person. Me being successful has no difference in somebody that's watching this that can't or cannot be successful, or the thousands of students that I coach every single day. Like it's no respected person. What makes the difference of person A being successful versus person B? Yes, we can go all day long with marketing budget and location and all those things, but we can fix those things. There's strategies around those things, right? But is that person willing to work? Because I've seen people start with zero budget and I've seen them grind and I've seen them grow. And I've seen people start with a lot of the big budget and I didn't see them grind. I saw them complain and they didn't grow. And that's a hard pill to swallow, but it's the reality. It's the reality, right? But you get to design that reality, right? And your paintbrush is your desire. Okay? The Canva is the life you're creating for yourself. Like you literally have control. Like, how do I want to design this life that you want to live? Okay. So I went a little off topic. I'm so sorry, y'all. Let me gather myself because I got really passionate about that because I've literally just had these conversations these past 2 days with clients and calls and emails and all the things. And I really wanted to speak to that person and then anybody else that identifies that. Okay. So here's the thing. I don't want you to make the same mistake I did. Okay. When starting out, I had a chance to invest in my business, but I hesitated. I started with nothing, and there was a pivotal moment to where I could take those funds and invest in my business and allow it to grow, but I hesitated. I thought I needed more money. I thought I needed more resources. I thought I missed a chance. Okay. I really wanted to have faith and trust in my abilities, but I was just nervous and I was scared if this was still going to work, right? If I invest more money, is it going to work? Now, I lived with that regret for a long time because I mean, like, man, I could have made it quicker, faster, right? I could have grew it. But my journey is my journey and I appreciate my journey for what it is. But if I could help somebody to not make that same mistake, I would say invest in yourself, right? Don't think about you investing in a business. You're investing in yourself. This business grew, but this business really grew me. It really did. It grew me in some of the I'll say the best ways that it could have. And some of the hardest lessons that I learned through in this business developed me to who I am today. But if you are trying to find that right vehicle to invest in to start that business, then I would encourage you to check out a cleaning industry. Check out a industry that has went nowhere, that is going nowhere, right? I never really connected the dots when I first started my business, but I was talking to my dad, and he shared with me and reminded me that his mom, my nana, who is no longer with us, but she was a custodian at Northridge College in California. Oh my God, I remember that name. I can never remember that name of that school when I need to, but she was a janitor at Northridge College. And I learned how to physically clean from her. I remember when she would come to visit and she would clean the house, which is really random when I think about like how your grandmother come and clean your house. But that's old school, right? And I learned how to clean from her. And to think like decades later, I started a cleaning business. Like I can just only imagine like how proud she would have been of me. Oh, let me not get all emotional, but I can only imagine like how proud she would have been of me to be able to like um for her to see that growth, right? For her to see like, man, like this is my grandchild, this is my granddaughter. Like she's not having to clean and do the things that I had to do, but she's able to actually own the company, and grow it and scale it and design the life that makes her happy. So I want everybody to be able to have that, level of freedom, that financial freedom, whatever that looks like for you, right? Um, and if you have those funds and you're trying to figure out what vehicle I want to put it in, think of the long-term financial freedom. Don't get hung up on the upfront investment, right? One of my good friends, my best friend says, "Scared money don't make money," right? And she's talking to me all the time because you're like, "Come on, Jasmine, scared money don't make money." But we're holding on something so tight because we're afraid to let it go that we're gonna lose it all. But sometimes we need to plant that seed and trust in ourselves and invest that in the right vehicle. Okay. And if you're like, yo, Jazz, I don't know, the cleaning business is not for me. Like, this is good and all. I appreciate it, but I'm gonna go another avenue. That's okay. That means the message is not for you, boo. But I hope you found some points in it. Okay. But for those that are trying to find that vehicle, yo, jump in it. Like, let's go. Like, what? Like, there is no time but the present. So what are we waiting for? Okay. Now let me get on task because where is my notes? Where is my notes? Um, it was all just here. That's fine. I got backups because I know how I be sometimes. Okay. So, what I want you guys to think about is your future. Okay. You can have total control over your future, your own business. You can set your hours, you can set your income. Like, you can control your income by the amount that you invest in your business. Right. And the cool thing about this industry is that it doesn't take a lot of money to start it. Again, all you need is the right mindset, determination, and less than $10,000, right? You can create a profitable business in the cleaning industry. Like, there is no limits to the scalability. You can have multiple locations, you can franchise it, you can sell it, you can scale it. Like, literally, it's endless. Literally, it is endless. Okay. So if this video inspired you, it has you questioning yourself, like wondering, like, maybe I should, maybe I could, maybe let me figure this thing out. Okay. Give me a thumbs up in the chat. Send me an email if you have any additional questions. You can always reach me at Jasmine at ceocleaningacademy.com. I'm always available to answer your questions. And if you want to learn more, I do have an upcoming master workshop that is a 1-day power pack master workshop where I teach this process and what this looks like from start to finish, all the aspects that you'll need in this business to let it grow, to let it scale, to be able to one day remove yourself from even running and managing the day to day. Like, I started the CEO Cleaning Academy because being able to grow from the worker to the manager, right, to the CEO, it was a process, but I wouldn't change this seat for nothing. Okay. So I want you guys to send me an email or join me in this upcoming master workshop. And also, don't forget to subscribe. If you like this video and you want to know more and you want to learn more about this industry, subscribe to the channel, like the video. I try to provide as much content as possible. And if you have a burning question that you need answered, drop that as well. And I'd be more than happy to answer that for you. Okay. Until next time, See y'all later. Bye, y'all.